The 2024 Mazda CX-60 versus 2024 Mazda CX-90 Sibling comparison. The 2024 Mazda CX-90 starting at $40,970, and pricing for the entire Mazda CX-60 range is up by $600, as part of a wider range price rise that went into effect from October 1, 2023. The range now starts at $60,400 before on-roads for the Evolve G40e mild hybrid, and extends to $86,100 before on-roads for the Azami P50e plug-in hybrid. A Mazda Australia spokesperson has said the price rise is due to market changes, raw materials and production costs, as well as currency fluctuations. They also confirmed there haven't been any specific specification changes as part of the price rise. Mazda's soon-to-be discontinued CX-9 crossover has long been a favorite among our staff, but the larger and more premium 2024 CX-90 three-row SUV is poised to move the company's biggest SUV further up the luxury mountain. The CX-90 is debuted with a new turbocharged 3.3-liter inline-six engine, making either 280 or 340 horsepower, as well as a plug-in hybrid powertrain option reviewed separately. Mazda's premium aspirations are on full display here, with range-topping variants of the three-row 8-seater offering more luxury features than the brand's current crop of SUVs. Its styling is handsome, and the CX-90's cabin design borrows cues from the smaller CX-50 and MX-30 SUVs. The all-new architecture that the CX-90 is built on is expected to also spawn a two-row SUV named CX-70, which should go on sale shortly after the CX-90. Until the end of September, Mazda has sold 1,595 examples of the CX-60. Given the fact it's only been on sale for a few months this year, it's no surprise it was outsold by the likes of the Audi Q5, 3,213 sales, BMW X3, 3,122 sales, Lexus NX, 5,063 sales, Mercedes-Benz GLC Wagon, 2,625 sales, Porsche Macan, 2,379 sales, as well as the Volvo XC60, 2,011 sales. It did, however, outsell the likes of the Alfa Romeo Stelvio, 120 sales, Genesis GV70, 897 sales, and the Maserati Grecale, 374 sales. What's new for 2024? The CX-90 is a new nameplate for the Mazda brand that replaces the CX-9 for the 2024 model year. Power in the 2024 Mazda CX-60 comes from a range of 3 powertrains, which are available on all trim levels. The 3.3-liter turbocharged inline-six petrol engine produces 209 kilowatts of power and 450 Nm of torque. Mazda claims models with this engine equipped can do the 0 to 100 km/h sprint in 6.9 seconds. The 3.3-liter turbocharged inline-six diesel engine produces 187 kilowatts and 500 Nm of torque. Mazda claims models with this engine equipped can do the 0 to 100 km/h sprint in 7.3 seconds. Both of these 3.3-liter inline-six engines are mated to a 48V mild hybrid system and have engine idle stop/start. We're most enamored by the new inline-six in its top S-tune, which pumps out 340 horsepower. The S model also comes well equipped with niceties such as second-row captain's chairs, a 12-speaker Bose stereo system, interior ambient lighting, 21-inch wheels, a panoramic sunroof, a hands-free power lift gate, and more. Engine, transmission, and performance. The CX-90 is the first Mazda to use a new turbocharged 3.3-liter inline-six engine that is augmented by a 48-volt hybrid system. Mazda says the powertrain is good for 280 horsepower in non-S trims and 340 in S trims. An inline six-cylinder engine is a hallmark of SUVs such as the BMW X5 and the Land Rover Range Rover Sport, signaling Mazda's desire to move its brand even more toward the premium end of the market. A plug-in hybrid variant is also offered, using the same 323 horsepower setup used in the European market CX-60 SUV, but we review that model separately. All models come with an 8-speed automatic transmission, and, much like the rest of the Mazda SUV lineup, the CX-90 has all-wheel drive standard. During our initial test drive, we sampled the top-spec S model, which offered plenty of power for city and highway driving. The 340 horsepower inline-six is particularly smooth, but we weren't satisfied with the lagginess of the steering wheel-mounted paddle shifters and found it best to let the 8-speed automatic shift for itself. At our test track, the CX-90 with the inline-six hit 60 miles per hour in 6.3 seconds, but exhibited some unrefined sounds that don't match the engine's otherwise smooth-running nature. Nonetheless, it delivered refined road manners with the athleticism Mazdas are known for. The flagship engine in the 2024 Mazda CX-60 range is the 2.5-liter four-cylinder plug-in hybrid PHEV, which has a total system output of 241 kilowatts and 500 Newton-meters. The PHEV powertrain comprises a 2.5-liter four-cylinder petrol engine, a 100 kilowatts electric motor, and a 17.8 kilowatt-hours lithium-ion battery pack. Mazda claims models with this setup equipped can do the 100 km per hour sprint in 5.9 seconds. All engines are combined with a newly developed 8-speed automatic transmission, with drive sent through a new rear-biased all-wheel drive system with normal, sport, off-road, towing and EV, PHEV-only drive modes. Fuel economy and real-world MPG. The EPA has rated the CX-90 for up to 24 miles per gallon city and 28 miles per gallon highway. On our 75 miles per hour highway fuel economy route, the CX-90 managed a 29 miles per gallon result. 2024 Mazda CX-60 models with a 3.3-liter turbocharged inline-six petrol engine have a claimed combined fuel consumption of 7.4 L/100 km. 2024 Mazda CX-60 models with a 3.3-liter turbocharged inline-six diesel engine have a claimed combined fuel consumption of 4.9 L/100 km. The PHEV powertrain has a claimed electric range of 76 km according to ADR testing. Fuel consumption is rated at 2.1 L/100 km over the first 100 km when the battery is charged. The CX-60 PHEV has a Type 2 charging port and has a maximum charging rate of 7.2 kilowatts. Mazda claims it can be fully recharged in 2.5 hours. Both the 3.3-liter turbocharged inline-six petrol and diesel engines have a 58L fuel tank, whereas the 2.5-liter PHEV powertrain has a 50L fuel tank. The 3.3-liter turbocharged inline-six petrol engine can consume 91 raw unleaded petrol, or E10, whereas the 2.5-liter PHEV powertrain requires a minimum of 95 raw unleaded petrol. Interior, comfort, and cargo. To accompany its upscale exterior, Mazda has endowed the CX-90 with a stylish cabin design that features room for up to 8 passengers. Opt for the second-row captain's chairs, and the total seating drops to 7. The fabric dashboard upholstery in the high-end models looks striking, and the seats in those trims are also wrapped in soft Nappa leather. Base select trims are less plush, but no less handsomely styled. Although leather is standard starting on the preferred trim, the more upscale and buttery-looking Nappa leather upholstery is reserved for Premium Plus trims. The 2024 Mazda CX-60 measures in at 4,740 mm long, 1890 mm wide, and up to 1,680 mm tall, with a 2,870 mm wheelbase. Boot space is a claimed 477L, including the underfloor storage space with the rear seats upright, and 1726L with the 40/20/40 folding rear bench sitting flat. Models with a 3.3-liter turbocharged inline-6 petrol and diesel engine equipped are fitted with a temporary steel spare wheel, whereas models with a 2.5-liter PHEV powertrain receive a repair kit instead. Brake towing capacity for models with a 3.3-liter turbocharged inline-6 petrol engine and the 2.5-liter PHEV powertrain is 2,500 kilograms, whereas for models with a 3.3-liter turbocharged inline-6 diesel engine it's 2,000 kilograms. All models have an unbraked towing capacity of 750 kilograms. Infotainment and connectivity. A 10.3 or larger 12.3-inch infotainment display is nestled into the dashboard and controlled via a click wheel on the CX-90 center console. Mazda's latest infotainment interface is easy to navigate and relatively intuitive. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are both standard, and we expect that there will be wireless connectivity for both. The CX-90 lower trims feature a 7.0-inch digital gauge display and an 8-speaker stereo system. A larger 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster is optional, as is a 12-speaker Bose premium stereo. Servicing and warranty. The 2024 Mazda CX-60 is covered by a 5-year, unlimited kilometer warranty. The high-voltage battery in the PHEV models is covered by an 8-year factory warranty. Servicing for CX-60 models equipped with a 3.3-liter turbocharged inline-6 petrol engine and 2.5-liter PHEV powertrain is required every 12 months or 15,000 kilometers. Models equipped with a 3.3-liter turbocharged inline-6 diesel engine have service intervals of every 12 months or 10,000 kilometers. The first 5 services for the 2024 Mazda CX-60 models with a 3.3-liter turbocharged inline-6 petrol engine cost $437, $644, $558, $1,268, and $453, respectively. CX-60 models with a 3.3-liter turbocharged inline-6 diesel engine cost $478, $643, $975, $643, and $478 for the first 5 services. CX-60 models with a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder petrol PHEV engine cost $411, $618, $532, $618, and $411 for the first 5 services. Safety and driver assistance features. All CX-90s come with a suite of driver assistance features called iActiveSense, which includes automated emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, and more. For more information about the CX-90's crash test results, visit the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration (NHTSA) and Insurance Institute for Highway Safety (IHS) websites. Key safety features include standard automated emergency braking with pedestrian detection, standard blind spot monitoring, standard adaptive cruise control, warranty and maintenance coverage. Mazda offers an adequate protection plan for buyers of new CX-90s. What it doesn't offer is something that both the Hyundai Palisade and the Toyota Highlander do: complimentary scheduled maintenance. Limited warranty covers 3 years or 36,000 miles. Powertrain warranty covers 5 years or 60,000 miles. No complimentary scheduled maintenance. The Mazda-CX-60 has a 5-star safety rating from ANCAP, based on testing conducted by Euro NCAP in 2022. It scored 91% for adult occupant protection, 93% for adult occupant protection, 89% for vulnerable road user protection, and 77% for safety assist. All 2024 Mazda CX-60 models receive the following safety equipment: front, side, curtain, far side, and knee airbags. Autonomous emergency braking AB. Front with pedestrian and cyclist detection. Rear crossing. Turn across traffic. Forward obstruction warning. Blind spot monitoring. Vehicle exit warning. Rear cross traffic alert. Lane keep assist. Adaptive cruise control. Driver attention monitoring. Surround view camera. Reversing camera. Front and rear parking sensors. Traffic sign recognition. Tire pressure monitoring. Features such as the see-through view in the surround view camera, front cross traffic alert, cruising and traffic support, and driver monitoring are available on the $2,000 optional vision technology package, where they're standard on the Azami